Welcome back. In this lecture, we will be learning about regression. So, regression is a very important algorithm when we work in data analysis or machine learning part. So, what regression really does is it is a measure of relationship between a mean value of one variable and a corresponding value of other variable. So, suppose there are two variables, a dependent and an independent variable in the x and y axis. So what it really does is regression technique is used to estimate the relationship between these two particular variables. So it when it predicts the relationship between them, it predicts the output using the data which has been trained. So suppose there is a independent variable in the x-axis and there is a dependent variable in the y-axis. So as the variable in the x-axis is increasing or decreasing, it looks into this, and based on that it estimates the relationship between the both the variables of and x and y. So in regression there is a regression line which shows the trend of their relationship, how regression is going on. So this is what regression is all about, to predict the relationship between the two variables. So let's see how regression can be done here in Power BI. So again, for regression as well, we will take our scatter chart. Scatter chart is really amazing here in Power BI for many kind of analysis. So let's take something here. For details, we will take our product code. For legend, we will take our customer names, and for the x-axis, in the x-axis we will take the independent variable, suppose, which is quantity ordered, and in the y-axis we will take our sales. So what it will be doing here is, so before going further, let me show you something. So this is a scatter chart. So to do the regression analysis, we have to find a trend between these two particular variables, quantity order and sales. So we cannot really make much out of it when the data is not that much scattered. As you can see, there are certain outliers here, these two, which are really not helping us to visualize our data pretty well. So for that we will apply certain filters. So first of all, in the quantity ordered, we will make it less than 60. So as you can see here is between 50 to 100, between 50 to 100 there are so many data points available up here, and after 100 there are not much data points are available. So I will just take a random value between 50 to 100, that is 60, and I'll apply filter. There you go. Now for the y-axis, which is my sales, again I will apply certain filter. As you can see, not much point is available before 20 here. Okay, and also look, you can see here in the 10th, after 10,000 not much value available are there. So to see a particular good trend, I have to make it much more scattered here. So for that I am doing all this filtering. So what I have here done here is, I have for sales I have taken it less than 10,000 and greater than 20. I'll apply the filter. There you go. And I think, one mistake which I've made here is the quantity order should be made greater than 20. So I'll just simply make sales less than 10,000 and the quantity order is should be greater than 20. There you go. Now it will look good. So now you can see here the data points are pretty much scattered. So in a regression chart we also need a regression line. So I will go to the analytics pane up here and I will add a trend line. Just simply clicking on the trend line and clicking on add. Once done, you can see this dotted dashed line. You can make it dashed or solid or dotted as per the need. So this is our trend line. All right. Now, as you can see, what it shows is as quantity ordered here is increasing, the sales is also increasing. this can be shown up here using this particular regression line, which is going in the upward direction. So it is showing the trend and the relationship between the sales and the quantity ordered, how they are dependent on each other. When the quantity order is increasing, the number of sales is increasing. So you can use this in many other use cases as well. This particular sales data is one of those use cases, just to show you how regression actually works. So this is pretty simple in Power BI using this particular scatter chart. So I hope you have understood what really regression here is. And to see the regression, what you have to do is, if you have to make it much more scattered. So for that I have used certain filters up here in the sales and the quantity order to make it much more scattered in our chart. And after that we have applied the regression line, trend line up here. So that was all about the regression. I hope you understood this. We will be continuing our work in the next lecture, and that's all for now. We'll meet in the next lecture. Thank you.